Hey, DaShaun, I'm curious what the getting a shutout was like for you guys as far as a defense that's had its struggles to do that night. What did it mean to you?
Um, Really big, definitely a big thing. I know a few guys from the offense have sort of complimented us on it. So it obviously is a feel good thing. Definitely missed a lot of turnovers tonight. That's kind of the thing that keeps going back in my head already. But definitely very happy to pitch a shutout.
We'll go Eric Bailey.
DaShaun, I just wanted to ask you about the young players. You saw a lot of new players get out there and get some action. What did it mean for you to see those guys get out there and participate and contribute?
Um, it means a lot, especially because this is. I wouldn't say that when I got here we had this much depth. So just having the ability to play this many guys and just get guys on the field, get their feet wet, give them opportunity to make plays is a big thing for us. Especially the guys who play a lot. It builds comfort knowing that when things happen, especially with the way things are with COVID right now, anybody can be down at any time. We've got a guy who's willing to step up and who's working hard. So definitely means a lot.
Thanks, DaShaun.
We'll go back to Jason Kersey.
Okay, all right, I'm here. Deshaun, with all the guys that were out, I mean, you kind of mentioned it a minute ago, but with all the guys that were out, how strange was it just preparing for this game this week, not really knowing who would be available really until the last minute, I guess?
I mean, I don't. It's everything is so strange right now. It almost feels a little normal, if that makes sense. We're just so used to things not being uh, how they usually are, I guess. So, um, I mean, all I've got is that it's strange.
Thanks.
Um, Eric Bailey. Did you get yours?
I got mine. I'm good.
Okay. Jenny.
Hey, Deshaun, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Talking about weird, it's a little weird to look up in the stands and see the limited number of fans tonight.
Yeah.
Defenses obviously feed on crowds a lot
Hmm.
of times. What was that like for you guys tonight? And how did you sort of assess the crowd tonight?
Yeah. We sort of knew going into the going into the game, it wouldn't be nearly as many fans. But our thing was in our preparation, we wanted to provide constant just unwavering passion and energy. So it was one of those things like we wanted to create our own energy. We didn't want any external factors to be responsible for how we performed. So it was something that we've been preparing weeks now for. So when we got out there, it wasn't a surprise to anyone. It wasn't something that caught us off guard. We were prepared for it. So.
Lee Benson.
Hey, Deshaun. I know obviously you guys never play preseason games like in the NFL they normally do. But,
Mhm.
So your first action against another team is always like games like this. But
Yeah.
with everything being so different and unusual this year, I'm not sure how many practices you guys were able to have, or if maybe some were not there. And obviously there's no spring ball. So what does it say about your guys that you came out the defense and it looked like to me that you guys were ready to go. I mean there was no like lackadaisical play or anything like that. I mean, you guys wanted to play. And what does that say about you guys as far as your preparation goes
Um,
going into the uncertain game?
I would just say we're a hungry team, all in all. Just seeing that through everything going on right now. However, I mean, there's so many people opting out and so many things going on that this team wants to play and this team, wants to be in the fire and we want to compete. And I think that just speaks more about who we are as a team and what we're willing to do for each other. I think that, speaks more than, anything else, anything that anyone can say. I think that action, stands out more than anything.
Joe Bednar.
DaShaun, curious what that moment was like before the game. And, that moment of unity, just linked arms, and the crowd seemed to pretty much accept it. What was that moment like for you personally?
Um, it felt good. It did, especially because just seeing across the world how not every situation like this has been, a smooth sail. So whenever our fans did start cheering, and I think, I even heard guys like, yeah, this is how it's supposed to be, you know, just like, you know, saying stuff like that. So I know I felt very relieved. It was one of those things that, you know, in our position, it's something that, you know, if we don't talk about it, you know, who will? So very proud of our team to be able to do something like that. And, yeah, just very proud and happy with the way things turned out.
Thank you.